fascinating on so many levels. I mean, it's first of all fascinating that Germany, given its history, is so welcoming now to refugees. But there's also this question of, are they asylum seekers who really need to be taken in? Are they economic migrants just looking for a better deal?
Two things. One is what Chancellor Merkel is doing is extraordinary. She has emerged with a stature here that is really quite extraordinary, and there's no one else who's in second place. It's quite interesting. I think it says a lot about her in some ways, even more than Germany. She comes to this with a special set of sensibilities. Look, the numbers, though, are far larger than Germany is talking about. You've got economic migrants, particularly from the Balkans, then you've got the political refugees and all that. And this is a problem that has multiple dimensions. There's what you do to stop the cause of this, which the world can't deal with. It's how you resettle people locally. It's how you deal with the flood of people coming to Europe. But even the numbers that Germany is talking about, as large as they are, simply aren't enough.
When you look at this, and folks, a must brief on this is from Haass's Council on Foreign Relations. Gene Park has hit the ball out of the park with a terrific backgrounder on all these different themes. How will the right, the natural right, and the inflammatory conservative right, how will they react to this in Europe?
Just as you would predict. You're seeing it now. It's coming out of the woodwork. It's getting ugly. You know, Hungary, the prime minister there, is a little bit of an early warning indicator. The number that somebody like Mr. Cameron's talking about in England is 20,000 over several years. That tells you something about the pushback. This could actually make it more difficult for him to win the vote about whether Britain stays in Europe.
Right.
This could have all sorts of repercussions. So, yeah, you're going to have pushback in France. People
You
like
assume this is a chronic nature. This is not a 3-month thing, Mike, right?
Yeah, no, this keeps going.
This just keeps going.
That's the big deal. If Syria alone has generated over 10, 12 million people who are homeless, some are internally displaced, some are refugees in Turkey and the neighbors, Iraq, you have now Nigeria producing large numbers of people. Essentially, anywhere where you have weak states, terrorist challenges are producing enormous amounts of people who have a claim that they need physical safety somewhere else.